Hi everyone, I'm Derek Smith, and welcome to your Career Connections Moment. Welcome to the next part in our series on the different types of interviews you could face when meeting with an employer. So let me describe the situation for you. You go to an interview, you meet the employer outside of their office, shake hands, and go on in. And in front of you, on a table, you don't have one employer looking at you, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individuals, all with clipboards, staring at you. Welcome to the panel interview. Now, out of the interviews I've been speaking to you about so far, this may be one of the more stressful ones for a lot of you, because you have more people looking at you. Now, during our series, I've been looking at why employers do these types of interviews and how you can succeed at them. So why so many employers talking to you and looking to you at once? Well, from an employer perspective, the panel interview isn't really designed to stress you out. It might seem that way. You might seem like, oh my goodness, there's so many people there. They're there to see how I react to that kind of stress. But more likely, it might be an efficiency issue. Instead of having to meet 4 or 5 people at different times, you get to meet them all at once. Get different perspectives on you. And the panel interview might be designed to see what we all see differently, but what also might be the same about you. So who could be part of this panel? It could be a variety of people. It could be your future manager, someone from human resources. It could be the director of the department. A very popular trend right now is if someone gets promoted, they're part of the panel. Because they know the job so well, they're able to be part of the panel and see if you'd be a good replacement for them. Myself, one time, I had a panel interview with 4 individuals. But these 4 people were my future teammates. It was part of the final hiring process for a job that I was going for. The team had to approve of me, so the whole team interviewed me at once. So how do you succeed? Well, the good news for you is that most panel interviews function very much like the formal interview which I described earlier. Typically speaking, questions are pre-planned. They might look at one person and say, you ask the behavioral questions, and look at the next person and say, you ask the technical questions, and you look at the communication questions. It's really up to the employer how they want to do it, but they typically organize it, which means one person typically speaks to you at a time. So what you can do then is look at that one person, smile and make good eye contact with them. And when the next person speaks, you smile and look at them, so on and so forth. You do want to make eye contact with all of them and make some kind of connection. But again, usually one person speaks at a time. Want to find out more about interviews? Make sure you're in the right career. What are the next steps you're going to be taking? Want to come to Be Determined, and we'll help you find out. Because remember, the future is still to be determined. So be determined. Until next time.